Heath, thanks for coming in.
Hey, welcome.
And we've got Dara, the cruising cat lady who is on the panel. So we're going to introduce her in just a second. Ooh, and she dropped off. She's having some internet in and out, so she'll be back.
Maybe some cats tripped on some wires somewhere.
And let's see. We've got Uncle Dave in the house.
Hey,
hello, Uncle Dave. Thank you for coming in. Oh, guess who's in the basement? She's early.
What?
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
Hi,
Lisa. How you doing?
Let me finish going through the just chat over here. Okay. We've got Nancy B in the house. Hello, Nancy. Thank you for coming in.
Keep scratching, Nancy.
And we've got Controversial Scott.
Hey,
Scott, thanks for coming in. And we've got Karen Beard in the house. Hello, Karen. Thank you so much for coming in.
Such a Karen thing.
Yes, I won back to back. So next week, if I win, it'll be a triple.
Back to back to back?
Yes.
Back again.
Whoa.
Hi, Dara.
And speaking of back, we have Dara back.
Will G, thanks for coming in. Hey.
Hey, Will.
Stop doing that.
And we've got Cynthia in the house. Hello.
I'm in and out. I don't know if it's my connection or what.
Can you hear us? Derek,
You're fine.
I don't think she can hear us.
Uh-oh. We lost audio?
No.
I'll text her.
All right.
You can hear us, right, Lisa?
Yes.
Okay.
I hear you. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cynthia, thanks for coming in. And we've got Kay Deb in the house who found us through Kelman.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's Kendra.
Well, hello, Kendra.
So Kelman's fault. Oh, man.
We got Mom's travel team in the house. Hello.
Oh, Mom, I remember last time. Yeah. She came back.
And we got Life is Good Today. Hello, Mom. Okay, so we have some guests in the house. So let's just go around and before we get into the topic, let's talk about your channels and what you got going on. So let's start with Lisa.
Oh, hi, everyone. I'm Lisa Liana. Nice to see you all here today. My content is all about cruising. Just cruise content. I've been on over 90 cruises on all cruise lines.
90.
And 90. And I just love cruising. I've been doing it my whole life. And Dara introduced me to TikTok about a year ago. I was following her and her biggest fan. And now we're friends and cruising together. And she taught me everything I know about TikTok.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
You guys are going to have to teach us about TikTok. So what's your name on TikTok, Lisa, so they can find you on TikTok?
Liana1634 Cruising Forever.
So is it the same as your channel name on YouTube?
Yeah, I mirrored it.
Okay. So if you go to my live on YouTube and do #defun, you can drop your channel. It will automatically drop your channel link in there so people can come over to your channel and subscribe to you and check out your channel.
Sure.
So do you do any lives on YouTube, or do you just mostly do TikTok and just post videos on YouTube? Let the people know.
I don't do anything on YouTube. I've only actually ever did one video, and it was when I had a loft suite cabin on the Anthem of the Seas, and I just decided to post it on TikTok to see if I had any traffic. And I had a few people comment and say something, but not really much because I'm usually on TikTok. I'm not comfortable on YouTube yet.
Okay, well, you'll get there.
Yeah.
You'll get there. All right, so go over to my channel and drop your link. Do #defun in the chat. And then Dara, Dara. I have the worst time because I've heard it so many different ways. So let's hear about your channel. Can she hear us?
Might be on a delay.
Yeah, I think she's delayed. All right, we'll come back to her. Kelman, what about your?
We just travel a lot, and lately it's been all cruising. And hopefully I'm not yelling because I got these on so it doesn't echo too much.
You're not yelling.
But yeah, Kellman Explores, and I was kind of back and forth and mainly on TikTok a year ago, but then now I'm focusing a lot more on YouTube. And actually, because of y'all with the YouTube Live, we're trying to do that weekly on Fridays now because it's a great way to connect. And I love that. You basically introduced that to us, so thank you for that.
You are welcome. And is Brittany coming on, or is she streaming out to her channel, or what is she doing?
She's here, but we're kind of struggling, so she's going to get on now with this.
Hey everybody! Oh, I need to stand on my tiptoes for this. He's much taller than. Hold on, don't go too low. Hey guys, I am Brittany. My channel is Nautical Wanderers. I am one half of this team over here. I actually used to primarily only post YouTube, and then he started having a lot.
I'm going to try again.
Oh. Hey Dara, you back? Can you hear us?
Yeah,
I'm just going outside.
I don't think she can hear it, or we can't hear
us.
her. But we can hear you, Brittany. Go on. Finish
Of course,
what you
because
were.
I'm so loud. Yeah, so I used to primarily post on YouTube, and then when Kellman started having a lot of fun on TikTok, I'm like, wait, this is something that I would love to do too. So I don't post as frequently as he does. It's very intermittently, but it's a good time. I love social media, and so yeah, that's my channel. I think I said already, but it's Nautical Wanderers. But I'm going to give these back to him.
Okay. All right. So let me just bounce over. We had a few people come in. We had Mountains to Sea come in. Hello, guys. And they just got back from their Alaska cruise.
Wow, they're living up to their name. They come from the mountains.
Yep. They were in the mountains, and then they went to Alaska. And let me just scroll down. We have Dominique Gordon who has come in. Hello, hello.
Hey, Dominique.
Hi, Dominique.
Yeah. So can you hear us now, Dara? Or are you still having some trouble?
Yeah, I hear you. I just keep losing connection for some reason. I don't know why.
Okay. You want to tell us about your channel?
I'll just say hi to everybody. Dara. Sure.
Okay.
So I am primarily on TikTok. I do have a YouTube with the same name. I do have some videos on my YouTube, and I will probably try to post more to YouTube. But yeah, TikTok, I'm the cruising cat lady. I do cruise as much as possible. When I cruise, all day, the whole vacation. So if I'm on vacation, you'll see me and you'll be with me on my vacation. So that is the primary.
And she just did a Norway cruise, which is on our bucket list, and we keep talking about it. And that's how I saw her on TikTok with all of her Norway stuff, and I was so excited.
She got to give us.
Did you have any questions?
Yes.
What to do there?
Yeah. All right. So Lisa helped us pick out our topic for tonight, which is some hidden gems of cruise cabins. So Lisa, so the one I remember, you guys, for a hidden gem, and I don't even think they do it anymore because Royal got rid of the Ben & Jerry's. So Royal on their Oasis ships would, if you book this one room, and it was the same price as an inside cabin, right, Lisa? It was an inside.
It was the Liberty, the Independence, and I think the Freedom were the three ships that had the. Are you talking about the Ben & Jerry's? Yeah.
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 And if you booked this room, it wasn't any extra money. It was the same price as I thought. was it an inside or promenade? It was a promenade view.
Interior promenade view cabin, yeah.
And you would get benefits with this room of sweet guests, wasn't it? Where you would get one free Ben and Jerry's ice cream a day, and people would have to pay for it. But now that they got rid of Ben and Jerry's, do they still do that?
I've heard Mick, I tried to get the confirmation before tonight, but I've heard mixed information about that. Some people say they still do for that one particular cabin on those 3 ships. They still do give you sweet benefits if you are sailing in that cabin. And I think they kind of like governor it in. Is that the word I'm looking for?
Grandfather
It in. Yeah, grandfather it in. Because a lot of people booked the cabins with that intention before they removed the cows. And the thing was, your view was of the cows' butt because the cows are on the awning of the Ben and Jerry's ice cream shop. So they sat atop the awning, and that was your obstructed view. So because of that, they gave the people in that cabin sweet benefits.
So they get to go eat at the isn't there a special restaurant for sweet guests only? Or
yeah, Coastal Kitchen,
yeah.
and they would go
so
they would be able.
And then they get their free ice cream.
Is that free ice cream per day? Or
yeah, you get one per day.
Yeah.
One per day
per person in the room.
How many scoops we're talking about? 2
I
scoops?
don't know.
I don't know. Probably one.
Yeah. So that was a good perk for that cabin. Because you were just paying for, the regular room. And I know, Kelman, you do a lot of carnival. Is there any unique carnival cabins that you would?
The only thing I can think of was the forward-facing balcony on the Mardi Gras we had. We paid a lot for that, and it was unique. But honestly, I don't recommend that cabin. Not on that location at least. But that's the most unique one I think we sailed on with Carnival. We've been in a suite with Carnival and had suite perks, but it was like on the Carnival Splendor, and it was a old suite. It was like really nice space, but I think that was the most expensive room we've had. And the location I thought would be awesome, but it was very obstructed. There was no views unless you stood up because everything is metal there for protection, I guess. And very large balcony, but it was made unusable with the wind barrier they had, and not unusable, but it just took away from a lot of the aspects. But do you have anything?
Spa balconies.
You want to talk about it?
Nope.
She mentioned
Too
spa
hard, yeah.
balconies, but yeah, we've had a few of those, and those are nice on Carnival. But we haven't really stayed in anything awesome.
So is the spa balconies the same as the Havana balconies, or are they different?
I think there is spa balconies in Havanas. No, together. I could be wrong, but no, they're different. They're usually higher, and you get access to the lots of therapy and the saunas, the spa area, without having to pay daily. And there's on some of the ships there is a direct elevator that takes you from up there to down to the spa, or up vice versa, or wherever it is. I might be thinking of Royal Caribbean though. I don't remember. But yeah, it's a blur. We stayed on some of those, and they're honestly not worth it unless you go into the spa every day and relax, and because then you're making your money's worth out of it, basically. But yeah, that's pretty much
versus
it.
trying to book the spa day every day. Then so
That's
it's
right.
more of a cost saving measure. That's what.
Very true. Exactly.
Okay.
So you get like the spa benefits and with the room built into the room.
Built into the room, less travel time.
Yeah.
You get the little Elements products in the bathroom if that's something special. But
The Aqua Class and Celebrity, nice spa shower.
Oh,
True.
that's right.
Tell them about that. You had that.
Yeah.
So on Celebrity, when we were on Reflection, I had the Aqua Class room, and so the shower is different. It has the jets. So like the whole middle was jets, and then you had some amenities in the thermal suite. So you got to go there and lay on those warming beds that they had. They had a sauna, a hot sauna, a cold sauna, a steam room. So those were parts of what you got out of the room. Plus you got to use, if you wanted to do yoga, they would give you yoga mats and head thingies, or if you wanted to do a different thing, they would ask you before you got on the ship, what would you prefer to have as an amenity for your room. So there was pretty cool perks on Celebrity for that room. I would do that room again.
That's a spa room, you said?
It was called, Aqua Class. So it was one level up from concierge class.
So what's the ones on Reflection? Because when we were docked next to them, they had some with hot tubs on the balconies. What are those rooms? I was like, how do you get one of those? That was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, that's a sweet room.
You pay for it.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, we're not doing that. We're in an inside.
Right.
Cheap.
Oh, on the Reflection. Good. At least you'll be there.
Yeah. So what's another one, Lisa?
Okay, so on Oasis class ships.
Hey,
this
hold
is
on
a good-
1 second. Hey, Kelman, if Brittany wants to log on, just give her the link and she can log on under her channel and come up. Okay, go on, Lisa. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
You can put a link on your channel if you want to do it separately.
I think it'll mess with the like 4 equation.
No, it won't.
But thank you.
She's
fine.
here.
I'll pop in.
She'll pop in and out.
Okay, all right.
We just
Go on,
didn't
Lisa.
plan good.
That's fine.
No, it's because he's too. I can't like.
I can squat
He
down.
is tall.
It's all good. No, it's a mic issue. It's because we'll give you double feedback if he's not on those. So it's all good. We should have got splitters, but it is what it is.
Just yell at her and I'll get her.
Okay.
All right, go on, Lisa.
Oh, okay. So on Oasis class ships, I wrote all the numbers down, but my dog was barking, so I ran outside without my notes. But if you do Central Park balconies, and this is a cool like tip. If you do Central Park balconies, there's a row on either side of Central Park from deck 14, 12, 11, and 10. There's one cabin on each side. 1, 2, 229, 1, 1, 229, and so on, and then 269 on the other side, I believe. And they have a double-sized balcony. They have a balcony the size of a suite, but you're paying the same price as the cabin right next door to you with a single-sized balcony. The reason why is because I believe there's an interior room right next door that doesn't have a balcony. So your balcony, if you get any of those cabins, your balcony extends, and it's huge. I had it on the Wonder of the Seas, and friends of mine had it on the Allure of the Seas. It's an amazing find, and it doesn't cost any extra. So that's
it's just a regular balcony room. You're just getting a double balcony.
Yeah, you're getting a super duper oversized, pretty balcony. Instead of having just 2 chairs and a table, you have your 2 chairs and a table. You have 2 lounge chairs and just a lot of extra space.
Wow.
Yeah.
We should have done that.
It's nice.
I wish I would have known that for Utopia. I would have done it on Utopia.
Well, you could change maybe.
Maybe, but we have an inside on Utopia.
Oh,
There's some travel agents in here. Maybe.
All right, let me hop over. It does look like some people did come in. We have Carnival Cruise Addicts. Hello, and thank you for coming in. We've got Scratch and Pete has come in. Hello.
Hey.
And we have It's a Cruise Life. We can't stay long as it's gone. It's 11 p.m. there. Oh, that's right. They're over in the UK. Well, hello. Thank you for coming in.
Hello.
We got Eddie Lugo. Hello.
Go.
And we got DT7748 Danny in the house.
Danny.
Hey, Danny.
Thank you for coming in. And let's see, I'm just scrolling down. That might be it. This chat's long here. Brittany's here from Natural Wonders. Hello. Don't know why people snobs when it goes to Carnival.
Why is that?
I'm not a snob, Carnival.
Hey, the Bud Files. Thanks for coming in. So Is there any, and I do have another royal secret one, but is there any others for Carnival? Any
Well,
other
I
secret little areas?
I would have said the forward-facing balcony was a good thing, but Kelman already went over that on the opposite side of it, and that's the cabin we have for the celebration.
So, what do you like about it, Lisa?
The size of the balcony is tremendous.
And do you get the sunset view, or do you get a sunrise view, or you get what do you get?
Well, I guess, Kelman, you could probably speak on this more, but we didn't sail on that ship yet, but I believe it's a view of the bow, and the sun would be whichever direction I guess the ship is going in, depending on if you're getting a sunset or a sunrise or.
What, you're saying they don't rotate the sun to the position of your balcony? That's not included in the price?
Well, sometimes they call it a sunset balcony. That's why I didn't know. Like,
Oh.
It's a dolphin view. That's where all the dolphins are.
Room. It's just you need to be high up if you're going to book that. Book the highest level because the crew break area is down in the bow, and we were deck 10. They were like, I don't know, deck 8 maybe down in the bow, deck 7. I don't remember what, but you could smell smoke. They were loud all out, but I didn't complain because that's their time, and it was just very loud for us at least. And we were on the starboard side, kind of. I think it's best maybe in the middle and up high if possible.
Well, we are in the middle and up high. We're at 15.
You're good
right
to go.
Dead center.
You're good to go. I just didn't like it when you sat down. You couldn't see anything because it's metal bulkhead. I guess I can't put glass there because of safety, wind, water issues.
Right.
But
Nothing a ladder can't solve. You just got to bring it.
Did you go fishing off of that balcony, Kelman?
Oh, I would never even joke about that. No, absolutely not. I'm scared to even look at fish. Oh.
Hey, Scrub Nest, thanks for coming in. What were you starting to say? Somebody was starting to say something. Sorry.
Oh, no.
So Lisa, do you have another one? Because I was going to talk about another one of Royals.
I have a few others, but you could go ahead.
Okay. So Royal, what we have learned too, and we haven't done it yet, but if you do a boardwalk room and you book the very end of the boardwalk, you actually get view of the aqua show every night, and you don't even need to go down there because you can watch it right from your balcony, and it's the same price as any other balcony.
You're talking about the interior facing balconies that aim towards the inner part of the ship, not the
Yeah. It's not the ocean view.
Not the ocean view.
The boardwalk view.
But the of the auditorium and the dive.
Yeah, you get to see the whole aqua show right from your balcony, and you can watch it every night, and you don't even need to go down there or make a reservation or anything.
Yeah.
You can just watch it right there for the same price that you would pay for any boardwalk view.
And you still do get an ocean view, do you not? Because
you get a little bit of the ocean too, because you could see it.
Depends on like the elevation, right? Or like what floor you're in. Yeah.
Probably the higher you go, the more ocean you see.
Yeah.
So that's a good tip too on Royal if you do an Oasis.
Do they like adjust their pricing accordingly though? Those probably.
I mean, they might be a little more, but they're not.
They're not like noticeably.
No, it's still cheaper than you would probably pay for an ocean view balcony.
Probably.
Thomas says, I said on Maravilla, he sails on Maravilla end of July. I paid for a regular balcony, and my balcony is 4 times the size a normal one because the ship jets out on the section.
And that's I guess the stateroom.
Yeah, 103, 180.
Thomas, we had that same on MSC World Europa, but it was an ADA room, but it jutted out. But the balcony was it was insanely long. It was almost comical. But I don't know if yours is ADA, but if that's what it is, but it was kind of unique, but I didn't want to bring that up for me because, technically we don't really need that room. And it was just randomly, we got assigned it. But that's another thing, I guess, if it's not needed, those are also good rooms to look at, the ones that bump out, like you're mentioning. That's a good tip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, my camera keeps going out, guys. I'm sorry about
that. If you want to land a plane in your stateroom, you have enough free space in the balcony.
So has anybody else have any rooms on MSC they want to talk about? I've never been on MSC, so I couldn't answer to that.
Or they don't have ketchup.
Any celebrity rooms? Any other celebrity besides the spa cabin?
I have a couple. Well, on Celebrity Summit, which is I think a Millennium class ship, I sailed on the Celebrity Summit and I had cabin 8181. It was the back corner cabin, but we paid a couple dollars more because it fits 5 or more, and there were 4 girls. We were going on a girls trip, and it was not a lot more. It was a regular balcony cabin, but just a family balcony cabin. So it was a couple dollars more, but the balcony, again, we're just talking about like the size of balconies. Well, it was actually a nice cabin too. It had a door to close off between the living room and the bedroom, but the balcony fit a table for 8. It had 4 lounge chairs, and it jetted out at the back of the ship. It looked like it was bigger than the cabin, the balcony. Kelman, you saw that video.
Wow.
Yeah, and all of those back corner balconies on those ships, the balconies are tremendous. Again, I'm a balcony snob. I just like
I
those
wish
big
we would have
balconies.
known that when we did book the summit.
What would you do with all that space? It's just us two.
Chill out there, yeah.
Hang out there with your coffee.
Build a cabin? What? I don't know.
Yeah.
It felt like you owned a part of the ship.
Maybe I could see the value if you have a big family with you.
Yeah, but
right?
you
Then
didn't.
have the
He
space.
doesn't spend a lot of time on the balcony. I'm the one who's out there with the coffee in the
Don't tell
morning.
me you need all that space for
coffee.
your
I get
coffee.
like the room service and
What?
sit out there with my morning coffee.
Yeah, she does her Facebook trolling. She needs her space.
And I like to lounge like and see the
She likes to
summit. Our room didn't
spread
have
her arms
like the
out.
ones that you could lay back and all had was chairs. We
And
didn't
do-
have like
and do somersaults, It's all about having that space.
so. And what about the reflection? Do you have that room on reflection, or you don't have that room on reflection?
Oh no, I don't know if that room is on reflection because that's a different class of ship. What's Brittany doing? but I just have a standard balcony on reflection.
Us too.
So can
Yeah.
you tell by the deck plans when you're looking at them that these rooms are, because I've never really looked at them till after I booked them. So I guess maybe that's the trick. You need to look at the deck plans before you're actually booking.
Oh, you book blindly?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. I just do, okay, balcony, it's giving me this room.
Let us know in the comments if people agree with that approach. You just book blindly. Just
Well, sometimes
roll
they
the
pick the room for you too, because sometimes you just do
Sometimes
guarantee.
you luck out better, right?
Sometimes you just do the guarantee cabin, and
They never go like, oh, we haven't booked the suite. Here you go.
hey Betty, thank you so much for coming in. And then if you do the what do you call that thing? The bidding thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, they
Right.
just assign you a room. You don't pick what room you get. Hey, cruising on a budget. Thanks for coming in.
Hello.
One question from GMM, and thank you for coming in, GMM. Don't you get bored on cruises? You have a lot of downtime and a pretty limited ship. It takes a 7-day cruise and did feel like a prisoner the second day. Kelman has
What?
left to say. He's right. So
Uh-oh.
Kelman, you can answer.
Uh-oh.
I might be a boring person, but if there's nothing to do, you can always just sit down and look at the view and relax. And I think in our daily life, we're so busy now with also content and family matters and all that stuff. And then when we get those moments where there's nothing to do, it's kind of peaceful. I love those moments.
It really depends on like the mindset you go into it, right? If you
Mhm.
are in the mindset of, oh, I got to do things, stay active, go and see things, go, you might be a little bit on the disappointing side. But if you actually embrace it and change your perspective that the ship is really more like a floating resort, and therefore it warrants more of a rest and relaxation kind of activities, then it actually works towards your advantage and trying to really embrace the vacation mode. So it really depends what you want out of vacation. Do you want to actually go out there and actually explore other distant lands? Then maybe not lean towards cruising. But if you do want to just rest and relax and just chill with an amazing view and amazing food.
Well, there's other activities you can do too besides just sitting and relaxing. There's other things on that. They have shows, they have games.
It depends. Like what are you into? Some people are not into musicals. Some people are not into gambling in the casino. It depends of what floats your boat.
No pun intended. I like it.
It goes by like that too. 7 days, believe me, you're gonna be like, that was 7 days. At least for us, it's a blink of an eye.
Yeah, and you know, we split up on a cruise because he doesn't gamble. So you find me most nights in the casino.
I have to go hunting for her at the casino.
He's somewhere else.
It'll be you and I, Sherry.
So he will go like read
my place. You know what? Tell him what my place is. My hangout spot.
His spot is the solarium. That's his favorite place.
I love my spot.
I love that too.
How quiet it is. It's usually less people there, so you're less lines to wait to get like a nice drink or food. And I just plant there, and I just bring my a Steam Deck or a video game or a good book, or just the phone, and just chillax and while watching an amazing view.
Yeah. Do you fall asleep like all men?
Happens every night. He's like, "What are we gonna do tonight?" I'm like, "I don't know what you're doing, but I'm going to the casino."
You're like, make yourself busy.
You're easy to find.
At the casino.
So let me just pop over. Mary Ellen is in the house. Hello, hello, hello. Thanks for coming in, Mary Ellen. And you're on Carnival right now, aren't you? Aren't you on the Celebration? I think she's on a cruise right now. We have one of those on Utopia, but ended up canceling it, going on Celebrity Beyond instead. So she had one of those rooms. I had one on Utopia and canceled it, going to Hawaii.
Ooh, Hawaii.
That would be a tough decision for me.
What, Utopia versus Hawaii?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Why not both? Yeah.
Well, yeah, if I could do both, but if I had to choose one or the other, that would be tough. Just scrolling on down here. Sit in the hotel room. Well, I never really felt like I couldn't find something to do. Yeah, there's always something.
I also think that depending on the person and the personality of the person, there's a ship that fits most personalities. If you go on your first cruise and you just go on the wrong ship, right, Dara?
Right. If you go on a small ship and you're expecting tons of slides and things to surf on, you're not going to have fun. So you need to find a ship if that's the type of activities you're looking for, go on a ship that's maybe larger, that has more options. Like the Quantum class has the whole Seaplex. You could go roller skating, ice skating, bumper cars. They have the laser tag. Like there's so many activities you could do if that's the type of activity person you are. Or you could bring something. If you're a chill person, bring a book, bring your phone, bring
your video games.
Bring back my whole entertainment system. But I think that's like one of the things that I like about Royal is they have a lot more amenities and a lot more activities on board. Escape rooms. It's crazy if you think about it. Bumper cars on a ship.
Yeah, we did those on the Ovation. It was fun.
Yeah.
And it's all included. Most of that. I mean, most of the
yeah, all kinds of sports equipment, and it just it really depends. It depends on what you're into.
It also depends on the cruise line. Bumper cars on Norwegian, I think you have to pay for.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but then on Royal you don't. So it depends too on the actual cruise line. So Lisa, do you have any other Any other cabins anywhere on any cruise line?
Well, yes, of course.
Right, let's hear all your tricks.
We could take it away from Royal and switch to Norwegian. This might be like not Norwegian, but Dara travels solo a lot. That's how she likes to travel. I've gotten her to book a couple cruises with me, so that's good. But Norwegian has great Norwegian ships have great options for solo travelers. They have studio cabins, and attached to, and you only pay for one. You don't have to pay double occupancy, because a lot of people who travel solo still have to pay for two. But Norwegian, you could get the solo studio cabin, and attached to that, it's almost like a suite lounge. Only the solo travelers in those studio cabins can go in like a private lounge. And actually, our friend Tristan recently, probably 7 months ago, sailed in a solo studio cabin on Norwegian and met his girlfriend in the lounge, his now girlfriend, in that lounge. They didn't know each other before, but because Norwegian has that setup, it works. Because when you go solo, sometimes you don't want to really go solo. So the opportunity to socialize in a common area it makes it less awkward.
So Bill, are you still in here? Did you hear that? Because Bill is a solo. He travels solo all the time too, but he's normally does Carnival, and he has to pay the double occupancy.
Right. Mm-hmm. But Dara might know there are some
Well,
other.
I think Carnival does have some single cabins. There are small interior rooms, but Royal Caribbean has solo cabins. Celebrity has, I'm going to be on one on Beyond. That's a single edge infinity room. Norwegian, Holland America has solo cabins. A lot of other, I think the luxury lines like Silver Sea and Oceania, like those ones actually cater to some of the solo people, and you don't get as much of if you're, well, let me rephrase that. If you are solo and you need to book a double, their single supplement occupancy price is significantly lower than if you had to do it on like Royal. Because the single supplement fee, you're usually paying double for a single room. Like it's like 200%. But there are some lines where you're only paying 125%. So it's only like 25% more than a double. But the benefit to that is also, when I cruise solo, I get double points. So that's how I came up through Royal Caribbean much quicker, is every time I cruise, I'm getting double the points a normal couple would get, because they're each getting, you get points, you get points. So I'm Diamond now. I'll be Diamond Plus after this next cruise. So that's the benefits. And I don't always see these single rooms being much cheaper than if you were paying for double. So that's, but they are there if you do want to not pay for a double. They are available. They're there, and every cruise line I think has them. So
Norwegian, do you pay, even though they have their single rooms, are you paying just for a single, or are you still paying?
Yeah, you're just paying that
for one.
That one room fee.
Yeah. Yep, just one. And Explorer Journeys, I know they're a luxury line, but they are very solo cruiser friendly. I think they only charge 115% for a solo cruiser. So that's another one.
I've never heard of them.
Explorer Journeys.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Follow me, because on TikTok and maybe YouTube, I'll be on Explorer Journeys November 22nd.
Yeah, that's MSC's luxury line.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's MSC. Well, not MSC, but
yeah.
So is that where's that out of?
It's out of Miami, and it's a one-way to Puerto Rico, 7 nights.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's MSC's luxury line. It's beautiful.
Oh, so have you been on MSC yet? So you're gonna jump to the highest class of MSC before you even get on MSC?
I am, yes. Well, when I went on a tour of the ship, the representative said that although they are affiliated with MSC, they are family owned. So I guess I don't know how to explain it. I don't know, Kelman or Dara, or do you know? So
What they mean by family owned?
yeah, like a
MSC
family
is owned
owns
by a
these.
family, but I think they just run themselves, or it's kind of like Celebrity and Royal. Even though they're
Right.
all Royal, Celebrity does their own
Yeah.
spiffs and rules and things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know more about it than me.
Oh, okay.
That's out of my payroll.
Okay.
So is that one all included or not?
Everything's included. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Everything's
cool.
included. And talking about cabins, they don't use the word cabins, they use the word suites. Every cabin is a suite. So every cabin is a suite, but they call them ocean terraces or residences. So you get your room is like a residence. So what residence are you in? They have like different words for
We'll
it.
have to see this. This is over Thanksgiving or before
Yeah.
Thanksgiving?
November 22nd. Oh, I think I get back the day after Thanksgiving. Or maybe,
Okay, we'll
yeah.
have to follow this. I want to see this luxury line.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so you guys, all of their channels are listed in the description of this live too, so you can find them over there. Let me just hop over. Mary Ellen says she just got home yesterday. 7 days was not long enough.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah. I just booked 30 days in Europe.
Wow.
Wow.
Ooh. We're all
That's
envious.
interesting because maybe that means it's all different ports throughout many different countries. Is that what that implies?
Sounds like a grand voyage.
Like it would go like pretty much country hopping.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Yeah.
Oh,
All around
that looks
Europe.
interesting.
Yeah. That would be fun. I wish I could do that.
Mm.
For a real luxury 5-star hotel for $200 a night in 14 million Bangkok, wandering the never sleeping streets and seeing people and travel around.
We do that also when we fly to overseas before we get on our international cruises. We all travel like that. And yeah, but I don't know. I feel like you're coming after us here. No, I don't know. Who are you?
But I gotta say, just to add something to that, I can understand $200 a night, 5-star in Malaysia or Thailand, but you're not going to get that price 5-star in Italy, in England. Though, I mean, those are some less expensive countries. So yeah, 100%, you could do that. Stay there, fly, and have a great experience. Like Vietnam is a very inexpensive country. But that's not going to be the experience all over the world. To find $200 a night, as 5-star.
The flying there, like from our perspective, we would have to spend $2,000 to $3,000 just to get to
Just to fly there. Yeah.
Right.
So it's all tit for tat a little bit for the end of the day.
So cruising on a budget just saw MSC World America will have a drone room.
Wow.
Ooh.
What's that?
Like,
Can you play with the drones?
I guess. Explain to us in the chat.
drone
what that
room.
means. Yeah, we want to know what a drone room is.
about
I do like that these different cruise lines trying to one up each other.
Yeah, they're
Some
all
of the
trying to
Yeah.
have their niche.
amenities.
Well, I mean, on Royal, they have they added drones to the shows. So on
Like Disney.
what was the last one I was just on? I think on Spectrum of the Seas they had a drone show, right? And I think on Utopia they might have a drone show, or maybe that was Allure. It was Allure.
Oh, Utopia has a drone show?
I think so. Yeah,
I think
I saw that.
so.
Allure did not. We were just on Allure.
No, Allure did not. Although Allure
It wasn't Allure. I'm getting my cruises all mixed together, but I saw drones on one of them.
I think it is Utopia. I think I saw something about drones.
I thought it would be Disney with the fireworks at sea.
I could have sworn it was Utopia. Somebody Google it. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. So that still is interesting. Hope that's
Yeah,
true.
I did see something about drones somewhere, and I
But
thought
a drone, what's a drone room though?
Is
That's-
it like a big aquadome kind of room that there's like height and
You can
space?
play with.
I don't know. She'll have to tell us.
Play with
Maybe
them.
they just
Control
film
We
you.
need to know.
You need the space. I guess that's why ladies take a ladies trip. She's
Yeah.
talking to you about the space.
About you and your balcony?
Me and my balcony.
Your mile-long balcony? Oh boy.
I try to use an experienced TA they might know.
Travel agent.
Good advice.
Mhm.
I wonder who that is, Mom.
Pickleball, yeah, that's the fastest growing sport in America.
I think pickleball is on Reflection.
I think they all have pickleball now.
Yeah.
Every show.
What was the one that Views and Cues was just on that had pickleball? I think it was Reflection.
I remember it was on our ship and
I
Celebrity
think on Utopia they have pickleball lessons now. You could take, if you're new to pickleball, that you can take a little lesson.
Really?
I saw that in the app. Yeah.
Would you be down for that? Learn some pickleball.
I don't even know how to play pickleball. I've never
That's
played
the
it.
whole point of the lesson. We learned together.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like
It's like
tennis.
Ping pong, but you run.
Oh, you have to run.
You have to run. Oh, we have to,
Or, no, I don't think run. But you gotta
I don't
move.
run. I don't run.
You're like
It's
on
a
the ping pong
effect,
table.
right? Let's keep this clear. And the mile-long balcony. That's it.
We'll try
Yeah.
it. If they have it on
Get it,
Reflection,
Sarah,
I'll
get it.
try it. Hey Keisha, thank you for coming
What
in.
did Margaritaville had? The back throwing
Cornhole.
Cornhole.
Yeah,
Cornhole
cornhole
golf
on the
course.
Margaritaville Islander.
So that sounds interesting too.
Together we travel. Thanks for coming in. Hello, hello. So Mary Ellen had a studio cabin on NCL and hated the cabin.
Oh. Was it interior?
A studio cabin.
I
They're
don't
small.
know. Oh, because it's a solo cabin. It's probably like a solo. Yeah. Why'd you hate it, Mary Ellen? Tell us. Mom's travel team says she loves downtime.
Oh, there you go. It's a good way to just reset the mind a little bit, right? Before going back to the hectic.
Right. I mean,
And
that's the point of a vacation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Utopia, we're not going to have any downtime because we're only on there for 3 days.
That's
and
more
there's
like a
so
party
much
cruise,
to-
yeah. You know, there's regular relaxation cruises, then there's like go.
Yeah.
All right, so Thomas has a question, and this might be for you and well, actually, you all three of you travel solo sometimes. So, what's some advice for Thomas, who's going to be traveling solo for the first time?
September.
So I would say the number one thing is don't get caught up in the fact that you're by yourself. No one cares that you're by yourself. So you're gonna be walking around the ship by yourself, eating dinner. If you want, you could eat dinner by yourself, or you could be placed in a larger group. You could go to the singles meetups or not. It's really totally up to you what your level of comfortableness is. If you are an introverted person or extroverted, it's very easy to meet people on cruises. But again, if you're an introverted person like me, like I'm very introverted, I don't just want to go start chatting with people. So I'll just do my own thing. I'll walk around and whatever. And nobody cares. Like you're like, oh my God, they're staring at me. They're not there. No one is staring at you. So that'd be my first thing. Get out of your head. Don't classify this as a solo. I'm a solo cruiser. Because you could pretend that your wife or your husband or whoever is in your cabin and you're just off exploring. You could always have that in the back. Oh yeah, no, I'm not by myself. My fiance is in the cabin. Like no one really cares. So that would be my advice.
I love that.
Which cruise line do you guys think offer a better advantage to owners, or is it all equal? Did I say
I mean, I've been on
Solo
Royal
travel.
Celebrity, no difference.
No
So-
difference?
I'm going for the first time on Royal Caribbean on Utopia. I will be on by myself also in September, first time on a cruise by myself. So I
Okay,
took
so
some
you've
of
never
Dara's advice
been
just now. never cruised by myself, so
Me either.
I'm gonna be doing it.
So Dara's the expert. But I would also say join the Facebook group for that particular ship and sail date, because they always do like a meetup on the sail away day, on the first day. And if you're interested in getting to know people, that's an easy way to do it, because you could talk to them on Facebook on like the group chat and like interact with them a lot with all the Facebook posts before the cruise, and like actually get to know people before you even get on board, and then be excited to meet them when you get there.
And then they usually have, like Dara was saying at the beginning, they have like a meetup where they all meet up and
yeah, that's what I mean. Yep, exactly.
You could pull a Tristan if that's something you're looking for.
You could meet your future love.
The singles meetups.
That's what they were talking about.
Oh, that's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Well,
Usually day one they have that. Yeah.
I was on day one usually. Okay.
But the
every night. Yeah.
And then if it's good, every night after that.
Every night.
Yeah,
and you can meet people on excursions too. You do an excursion, you meet people that are in your own little tour group. So it's very easy.
So Mary Ellen Dillon said there isn't even a refrigerator in your cabin on Norwegian.
Talking about the
solo.
Well, I don't know
in the lounge.
I don't know if any of them have refrigerators anymore, unless you're in a suite. They're all coolers now, right?
I think you can add sometimes.
Carnival still has refrigerators. Royal and Celebrity have the coolers.
Oh, really?
I don't know about Norwegian. I haven't been on Norwegian in forever, so I don't know what they have.
So it sounds like Carnival wins at that point.
Carnival's got
Bill
the
says I'm
refrigerators
here,
and the
so
fun.
he's hearing about the solo stuff.
Got a place to put my
Refrigerator cooler, refrigerator cooler.
I've never been able to find a solo cabin room. Any idea what ship?
Yes.
Anthem.
I think we're talking Royal. Yes,
They
Royal
sell out
has
quick.
Anthem, Harmony, Quantum, Brilliance,
Ovation had them.
Spectrum.
Spectrum. I think there's more than there's 5 listed. No, 5, 6, or there's like 6 listed on the Royal website, but I think there are more. When you book the cruise, if you use a travel agent, they can look for what's called a studio room. Royal does have studio rooms that are either inside or virtual balconies. The Quantum class have virtual balconies, which are really cool. And they have studio regular ocean view balconies too. But they are harder to find because they're probably more in demand with the single people. So you got to book early.
So, Dara, real quick, some people don't know what a virtual balcony is.
Virtual, yeah. So I was on a virtual balcony room on Anthem, and basically all it is, it's an interior room with a big TV that's made to look like a balcony window. So the TV has a live view of what the outside looks like. And it's so funny. I have a video of it. When I was in my cabin, all of a sudden I saw this weird thing come past the video, and it was the guy cleaning, the window washing guy cleaning. And I saw like the scrub with the suds, and it was really funny.
Car wash.
Yeah, but it's virtual. So he's out there. Who knows where the camera is, at the front of the ship or somewhere. And but yeah, that's so it kind of gives you a little bit of a sunlight. It's not like you're in an interior super dark room. So if some people are like, oh, interiors, I'll be claustrophobic, but no, that kind of gives you a little bit of like a pretend window. They were cool.
Does it turn off at night, or do you have to just put the
You can cover it, I think, with they give you like curtains, and they'll cover them, but you still get a little bit of that blue light from the TV. So it's a little bit of if you don't sleep with, you need complete darkness to sleep.
Take a PlayStation and hook it up and have a
You probably could. I didn't try it.
kind of like that. Like,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's
Hey,
like up
guys.
against the
That is
wall
it.
with some
There you go. We got a
curtains.
virtual view right now. Live.
But it's big.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
would like that.
it's a big
yeah,
You
TV
wouldn't?
portrait.
I don't
Virtual?
think
Like a
Virtual view?
portrait.
I don't think
Like
so.
you still get to
Installed.
see outside, and it's real
Mm-hmm.
time. The real time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real time. Yeah.
So you know if it's sunny, if it's raining, if
Like,
it's
see-
night,
Yeah.
if it's day.
Be able to see the horizon in real life.
Yeah.
You do. Yep.
So
Depending on where it's viewing out of the ship. I mean, I don't know how they decide where to place the camera, but
I
have
think it's
you
cool.
guys done one of those infinity rooms? Is that what they're
I
called?
have.
With the
Infinite
Infinite
veranda?
balcony.
Yes.
Yeah, I have.
yes.
Do you like it?
I
Love it.
What is it?
Love it.
The
I did
ones
it
that
on
have
iPhone.
instead of well, it's kind of a balcony, but it's enclosed. It opens up and down the window.
just a
I
big
saw that
window.
video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw a video of that.
It's
I just
floor to
didn't know if
ceiling
anybody-
glass, and the top of the glass opens at the push of a button like a window to balcony height, like the balcony railing height. So then your cabin turns into a balcony. Infinite. It's called an infinite balcony.
I love that.
So are those more expensive than just a regular balcony, or?
Yeah, right. I think so. Yeah, it was.
Probably
I
a little
love
bit.
that.
There you
Yeah,
go.
see, that's what it looks like. That.
Mhm.
It's like over 7 foot wide, the window, and tall. And we had it on a Celebrity Ascent and loved it. Miss it every day.
I could see probably the benefits with weather, right? If it's like raining outside and you still want the view, you can still enjoy that space, right? Just by closing it down.
Mhm.
I was traveling on the Icon. We went on the inaugural, and we had that. And I was traveling with one of my good friends, and we separated the beds, And then I said, well, why don't we just separate them? So like make them like a railroad, like her bed here, then the couch, and then my bed there. So my bed was in the virtual balcony, and so my bed was, I guess, perpendicular like this to the balcony. So when I woke up in the morning, all I saw was floor to ceiling ocean
Wow.
views.
Oh,
It was
wow.
great.
You
That's
can
nice.
literally sleep underneath the stars at night and actually see the stars.
Right, but you're still inside. It's not like one of those crazy people who put their bed out on the
Right,
real
right.
balcony. Not like that. We were still within the
was on
walls of our
Carnival.
cabin.
But
Right.
I would think when you open that, doesn't that bring a lot of humidity into your cabin?
Yes.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
turns the AC off.
Yeah, I would think it would get hot.
That's
Oh
the
my
So I
one
God.
don't think
caveat.
you would be able to.
You would so not be able to fall asleep.
Well, it depends. If it was really breezy out and a nice night,
Depends
then
what time of the year
Yeah.
where you're at. Yeah.
Go
No,
on
but-
up to Alaska in the Edge class. That's what we want to do. Or like, because that would be perfect. If it's cold, I'm fine with the room getting cold. Put it down.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Keep the
So
window open.
when we did
Yeah.
Alaska, we slept with the back. We had a balcony and we slept with the door open.
Yeah.
It was nice.
I did the same thing on Icon. I put the window down, and I left it down almost the whole night until my friend yelled at me because she
I
was
would have
getting
been
hot.
like, put the window up.
Exactly. Oh, boy.
So Mary Ellen said she enjoyed the solo cabins on some Carnival ships. Oh, I didn't even know
Okay.
they had solo on Carnival. That's good to know.
Yep.
If I ever go solo.
What? Look at that. She's making some plans there. Gears are turning in her head.
No, but I don't know if they have balconies that are solo on Carnival. I don't know if they're just all interiors.
I don't know. Feels like people that take cruises are people that like traveling without really traveling, like going to all closed, limited, all exclusive resort. Well, we are all different. Yeah, I mean, I've done a all inclusive.
Mm-hmm.
Just mix it up. All right. Mary Ellen says the NCL solo cabins aren't worth the cost, in my opinion. So are they more money, Lisa?
No, when I went, my cousin got a solo cabin and I got a double occupancy cabin, and he paid less. He paid less. He paid for one. So, that was before COVID, so it's a few years now. So and every cruise, is different. As we know, prices change like
Yeah.
airline prices change.
Yeah.
So Mary Ellen could be right. It could, maybe she caught it at a expensive time and she didn't feel it was worth it. And I could definitely see that. And
So Keisha's telling Thomas to go to the solo meetup event during the cruise.
yeah.
Eric B, thanks so much for coming in.
Hey, Eric B. Long time no see. Do you want to show real quick the results of the poll?
Yeah, hold on. I'm almost to the bottom of the chat here.
Okay.
I was there for 10 days, warm, strong, and I was disappointed. Greece, Italy, and Malta saved that cruise.
Malta, my favorite.
It does look nice.
Italy.
Yeah.
Antoinette is here. Hello.
Hello.
So she's going to 14 country, Danny.
And 3 cruises.
3 cruises
Wow.
in Europe.
14 countries.
Mhm.
That's
Lucky,
over a
lucky.
lot of land. Wow.
Okay, so here's our answer for the drone room. It's a room that you can just fly a bunch of drones around.
Oh, like
From what I
small.
know. I think
Yeah.
it's geared towards
toys.
kids and teens.
Oh, in the room.
And
okay.
adults. Oh, count me in. I will do that.
Mhm.
That looks fun.
Yeah, but what are the drones flying to see? Like other than
Yeah.
the top of other people's heads.
Trying
Like-
not to
It
crash.
might be the VR drones. It's something like
Unless
an
there's-
obstacle course, the VR drones.
Maybe
that you
maybe
go
they have it decorated in such a
Maybe
way
it's
that
a
makes it
race.
look like you're
That'd be
outside
cool.
and
That's
who
true.
knows? Otherwise I'd be like, all right.
Maybe
this
Maybe
is-
you're
it's like
right.
a C-plex.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe Kelman, maybe you're right. Maybe it is a drone. I mean, a VR type drone thing. Maybe
No,
I
the
don't know.
drones are not real, or
something.
Well, they're real, but like you see
or you put the visor on, so
First
you're able
person,
to, yeah,
yeah.
first person.
and like you're
Yeah.
standing there
Maybe.
and like you don't have to move around, but
Yeah.
the drone's moving for you, like obstacle course thing. I don't know.
Mhm.
I
sounds
like all
it's
those
gonna be
ideas.
fun.
We'll pitch them. Pitch them to all the cruise lines.
Does anybody have any idea what ships on Carnival have solo rooms?
On Carnival, no.
I would think
No.
the
I think
newer ships.
Venezia did. I think Venezia had a solo cabin.
Oh, you were just on that cruising on a budget.
All right, I'm gonna hop over before we finish the chat, and I want to close out the poll here,
Okay.
How do you find the results?
right here.
Oh, there it is at the end.
So if you want a balcony, would you book a balcony with obstructed view? 38% said yes, 30% said no, and 30% said maybe.
Wow, that's
Mhm.
that. The yeses
I
are a
would.
lot lower than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
So y'all have some high expectations there. Look at that. Some high standards there. So even if it's a slight obstruction, you're like, nah, I'm out.
That would
But
bother
you
me
had-
the entire cruise.
Really?
You had more.
Like, I will just zoom
But-
in on the obstruction.
But you have more that wanted that were okay with a balcony with obstructed view. 38%.
Yeah, but if you count the maybes and the no's, it's well, let's be there. I don't know. But at the same time, 38% is a good chunk. Yeah.
Keep losing.
I know for you, like you're like you wouldn't care, right?
It depends. If it was Alaska, I would care.
Ah, the destination,
Yeah.
the view.
Oh my
Mhm.
goodness, why?
You can
Like
ask
you
your
want to
travel
book a
agent
view like throughout 30 days in Europe.
the
What,
percentage
Kelvin?
of blockage. You can ask like the person on the phone, like, or I think you can search what the TAs can find out, like if it's 30% obstructed or 50%.
Oh, like a percentage? Oh, they'll tell
And
you.
I think anything under 40 is like it could be bad. But like so that's the way you can kind of judge. Most of our like casino offers are obstructed balconies, and usually they've been very unobstructed. Like it'll be below us and it's not a big deal. Except for on that last cruise we were on, but that was something else. But there was a but it I don't know, you save a lot of money when you book an obstructed, in my opinion. Maybe not a lot, but it's usually cheaper, or it's like an upgrade like for barely anything, in my opinion. So I would do it.
Bill just had an obstructed on Margaritaville Islander, and that was like almost fully constructed. Like
Yeah.
it had this little tiny little.
He almost didn't make it back home. Her.
That was a scam, then. That's not right.
Symphony of the Seas has drone component of the ice show.
Wow.
Oh,
That's a
I
lot
want to
going
get on
on.
Symphony.
Nice.
Yeah, that's another ship we got to aim for.
Yeah, we haven't been on that yet.
Neither have
Yeah.
we.
Me either.
So she's gonna be on sabbatical, so no work, because normally Mary Ellen works from these cruises that she's on. So
Nice.
she's totally gonna be off for the 30 days. How nice.
Love that.
That's beautiful.
Once you start playing pickleball, you won't be able to stop.
Uh-oh, hon. You may have to try next
My
time.
kneecaps will tell me when to stop.
Ah,
Hey, Ocean to Ocean, thanks for coming in. And Ocean to Ocean is live at 9 o'clock tonight, so make sure
nice.
y'all check them out. I agree with all the solo travel tips. I'm kind of shy, but cruising solo was the best experience of my life.
Awesome.
Loved every second.
hmm.
Wow, that's great.
I mean, I guess it's kind of like, and I know I'm exaggerating a little bit, like when I went to Disney by myself, it was a totally different.
When did you go to Disney by yourself?
A long time ago. Long time ago. But it was a totally different because nobody was telling you where to go or, hey, I want to do this. I want to do this.
Oh, so you have a lot of freedom
Yeah, you just,
to
go.
choose what you want to do.
yeah, you just go with whatever you want to do.
Oh,
You don't have to work around anybody's schedule. You just go.
or any preference except your own.
Yeah.
All right, you convinced me. I'm going by myself.
Eric B says solo travel is great. I mean, he just got back. He went over to Europe and traveled all over Europe by himself. And he goes on all these cruises by himself. So Warmstrong says, I love solo cruising. And Mary Ellen, I cruise solo most of the time.
Wow.
See, there's a lot of solo people, cruisers in here. Yeah, but one of my prior TAs explained 5-star here isn't the same as 5-star in another country. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
But actual 5-star is different.
I don't advertise on Facebook, or don't advertise on Facebook that you're traveling alone. Protect yourself online and in person.
Yeah, that is a good tip.
Yeah. Controversial. I did cruise solo until I started this channel. Now I find somebody to go with all the time. No cooler either. Crew and all other cabins have one, not the solo cabin. Oh, so she's talking about the Norwegian. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Use a good travel agent. They'll let you know where you can book a solo cabin. Liz Grogian, hello and welcome in, Liz.
Hey.
She's saying the Sun Princess has a few singles from what she's heard, and I've never been on. Well, I have years ago.
Oh, she's talking about the rooms.
Yeah,
not
have
the person.
you guys ever been on Princess? Any of you guys?
No, not on
I have.
Princess.
Bucket list.
And
I took Princess to Alaska.
so, and that's what, if I ever go back to Alaska, I want to do Princess. We did Royal last
Tell
time.
us, celebrity or princess?
Celebrity.
Oh, I gotta tell your mom.
Yeah, my
That's
mom
quick.
swears
Your
by
mom,
Princess.
is like nothing but princess is the best, and I'm like,
Princess
oh,
was
no.
amazing, beautiful, but the what? How do I say that?
Demographic.
Yes, the demographic. We met a lot of nice people, but they're probably not with us anymore. It was 10 years ago. Maybe.
Did they live?
15.
Maybe they
That was a good one.
In nomine patri.
It's funny because somebody I know right now is on Princess that normally does celebrity. And I was like, text me from the ship and let me know after a couple days what your preference is. And he sent me a message. He goes, the newer celebrity ship, hands down, would go over Princess for me.
Yeah. Princess was a beautiful experience. I would love to try Princess again, but it's not in my next 2 years. It's not on my list for the next couple years.
But the Sun Princess that she's talking about, I think that's the brand new one. That
one looks beautiful.
So
I
they
wanna do
might.
that.
It might top Celebrity. You never know. You have to try the new ship.
Maybe we all
Never
should.
know.
Then again, that Oceania or whatever
Mm.
might top them all off. So.
Yeah, Lisa, you might not go back to anything after going on.
Oh,
that.
Europa, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the Explorer.
Explorer. I got confused.
They said Oceania, Europa. It's Explorer.
I keep
Journey.
calling it Europa.
The
I
losing
thought it was
options
a
out there.
submarine when you said you're.
Just one of them.
You might not go back to anything after going on that.
I don't know.
I
It's
have
pretty
to. I won't be
pricey.
able to afford that.
I looked to get on the same sailing, me and Brittany. It was 10,000 and change dollars. And I was like, y'all have a great time. Tell us how it is.
Well, we didn't pay that because we booked it.
Right.
We did the Black Friday sale, so it was.
And you did it long in
substantially lower.
advance, too.
Yeah. Well, right, but it doesn't matter because before the Black Friday sale, it was that much. They had a
okay.
Black Friday sale and it was like half price. Well, not exactly half price, but almost half price.
Better.
But it was a great price for all inclusive. I mean, all the drinks, all the
That's a
coffees,
good point. That's a good point.
all the Wi-Fi.
Well, for that kind of money, it better be all inclusive.
So
I want to get on there and then had to pay per a drink. You had to pay for Wi-Fi. That should have for that
nickel and dime
price.
you? Yeah.
That should have all be. You should be able to go to any specialty restaurant you want on that cruise.
oh yeah, there's only one restaurant that costs extra, and it's some kind of like fancy chef's choice restaurant. I think. I don't even know yet for sure.
You have your own residence on that
We
cruise.
do. We do.
And a butler.
Means you
And a
moved
butler.
in.
Ooh.
You have to pay taxes and have an HOA.
The bathroom floors are heated on that ship. It's crazy.
What?
Yeah.
Really? Heated
Yes.
bathroom?
Yes, and in the room if you have to use the facilities in the night when it's dark in the cabin and you step out of bed, an illuminated under cabinet light turns on. So
Oh,
it
I
lights
had that
the
on
way.
Jewel of the Seas.
So it's going to be an
Wow.
interesting experience.
It sounds
Does
like
it
you work
have, like,
for
a-
Explorer
does-
Journey.
Do you have like your own dryer next to the shower that warms your towels? So when you get out of the shower, there's like warm towels.
I don't know, but I could just put them on the floor and they'll warm up.
Surprise, yeah.
Maybe the butler hides in the closet and here you go, madam.
Here we go. Love that.
And we have a Dyson hair
refreshing.
dryer.
Oh.
Every residence has a Dyson hair dryer.
Dyson.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. So we'll see what
Mary
that's
Ellen?
all about.
Mary Ellen says she doesn't care about balconies unless they're a cove balcony.
Oh, I love the Cove balcony.
The more
Why? Because
that-
it's enclosed. It's like
It's very private. You can be out there in whatever you want to be wearing when you're at sea, and nobody can be like, "What?" are
No?
y'all-" Like
they
it's
can't peek
impossible.
around the corner.
Well, I mean, if you had like a selfie stick, maybe. But
That's
At
where
that
the
point,
underground
I
come in.
it's just
And
nice. It's real private.
And that's one thing I didn't like about the carnival celebration. So we normally do royal or celebrity. Well, we've only been on one celebrity, so I shouldn't say normally. But when you get a balcony room, you're literally right over the water.
Oh,
Like you don't
oh,
see
yeah.
anybody under you. You
Oh,
look
right.
out and you got the water. That's it.
Mhm.
The carnival celebration, we
Yeah.
had these Havana rooms under us that were like out further.
Yeah.
So
You can
you
see
weren't
other
really
people.
directly on the water. You could
You
see
get to see
other
me
people.
going like this. Oh, look. at
Yeah,
those people up there.
It was
Exactly.
obstructed.
And they're
Yeah.
like, hey, what you eating up there?
Yeah.
So, but I
I've got
guess
a
the
Cove
cove
balcony
balconies-
on Celebration next year. A Cove balcony on Celebration, but next year, the one
Oh,
that these ones are going on that they're very excited about.
Oh, that's right. You booked it, right? Didn't you book
Yeah.
it?
Yep.
Oh, he
Y'all
stuck
should
to
come
it.
too.
It sounds like.
Y'all should come too.
We've already done the celebration.
Well, this is going to Celebration Key,
I do like their pizza.
the new island, and it's only 6 days next year.
oh yeah, Celebration Key. Yep.
and those fries.
What time of the year is this?
Labor Day next year.
A year
Maybe.
from our reflection cruise.
Okay.
Yeah, have you
Maybe.
announced that Destination Fun?
The what?
Oh yeah, you did. But who's going with you on your cruise coming up?
Oh, we heard that there's going to be some riffraff there. I don't know.
Besides Piglet, who else is going?
Piglet goes.
Okay.
Piglet goes. He takes Piglet. That's because we don't have the dog. He'll cuddle with
Aw.
Piglet.
We cuddle with Piglet. Don't make me the sole reason.
So Kelman and Lisa will be on the reflection with us.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
Dara,
Brittany's
where are you
going.
gonna be?
Oh, bump
Brittany
up
will
the
be there.
insurance rate. Uh-oh.
What, Lisa?
Oh, no, I said Brittany's going too, right, Kelman?
Yes.
So good night, Will G. Thanks for coming in. I had one on Splendor, I think, and maybe Horizon. Oh, for the singles cabin. So look those up. Was it Cruising on a Budget? Was looking for that. So Mike and Ricky from Clock's Family will be on our show tonight. Yeah, and I believe they're talking about the Jubilee tonight. So if you're interested in Jubilee, make sure you check out Ocean to Ocean at 9 o'clock tonight.
Kelman, aren't you doing Jubilee?
Yep. Coming up right after reflection.
All right, you need to go check out Ocean to Ocean over there.
Okay, I will.
Kelman.
I will.
I'll check it out tonight at 9.
Mary Ellen, hey Eric, I agree. I'll be solo 30 days in Ireland before I do a European the European cruises. We want to do
Wow.
Ireland. That's on our
That's
list.
Ireland.
Virtual balconies sound awesome.
I have this pillow I'm gonna bring.
No.
What is that?
It's Bobo.
It's a dog?
Bobo.
Yeah, so that I can cuddle with him, and he's all clean. He's no dirty stuff on his eyes.
Oh, that's a good idea. We should do that.
You can do that and put it in your bed, and it looks
Uh-oh.
like he's sleeping in the bed.
Sounds like
Aw,
Piglet. You got
that's so
company.
Where'd you get that?
It was actually a gift from somebody. I think one of those Facebook ads, like make your pet. Just send him a picture, but a gift to us from one of her friends.
You should do that.
Do it.
I'm sailing solo on the Discovery Princess this fall. So excited.
Wow. I'm joining a whole new world.
Yeah. Look at all us solo people.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mine was free from a land-based casino.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Ah,
Definitely part of my world.
Mhm.
they're installing those under cabinet lights at night in the carnival ships.
Oh, nice. Mary
Yes,
Ellen.
Carnival stepping up with the lights.
Uh-oh.
That's nice.
Ooh.
I loved extended balconies.
Yeah, I had one of those on some cruise I was on. I was on deck 7 and it was extended, and the cabin above us had a regular, so they could technically see down to the other half of my balcony, but I didn't care because I liked all that extra space of having the just lounge.
Look at that.
I remember you had
can
that.
sunbathe.
Yeah.
You can sunbathe out there.
Yeah.
Mary Ellen, I had Cove on Jubilee and loved it. Is that what you got over there, Kelman? Do you have a Cove on Jubilee?
No, I think we have an inside room. This was an offer, and we just snapped on it. I think.
But that's out of
Galveston.
Galveston, right? You got to fly over there.
Yep.
How much are rates over there? Are they expensive? I've never flown to Texas, so are
Fly, it's not
either.
bad. I think it's like a total of like $400 with the carry
that's
on
not bad.
for both of us round trip.
But
You could
it's getting-
drive there.
We could drive, but in our car it's 16 hours because we would have to
Oh,
charge.
really?
it
It's
on
that
the way.
long?
Without, if we had a gas car, it would be 12 hours, but still, you got to
Yeah, you got to
recharge.
charge.
Texas is
Oh.
a big thing.
But from what I've heard, their airport is not close to the port, so it's kind of a pain.
You know, it's like 30. It's like 40. It could be 45 minutes. But my sister lives in Houston, so she's gonna do our transfer, which is great.
Oh, look at him with a hookup over there.
Oh yeah.
Can you hook me up with your sister too? Can I go there?
Let me know when.
2026.
I have a brother there too, but I think you'd rather drive with her.
I've done Celebration 7 times, I think, 8 weeks.
Wow.
We were on Celebration with her on a group cruise.
You should be making TikToks.
Mary Ellen should, yeah. Where's your YouTube channel, Mary Ellen?
I know,
Jack.
Mary Ellen, you'd be making a lot of money with all the cruises you're going on. Yeah.
Especially if you're doing all this solo stuff too. That'll be a good dynamic. That's what Dara, it's interesting to see because I don't mind I'm kind of like Dara, like I'm not actually as social as I am on here, but I can be, but I also like, oh great, there's nobody, just get in my room, close the door, boom. Nobody.
Yeah.
Except for her. No,
Mary Ellen's up. I want to say she's out of Connecticut, so she must fly wherever, except unless she leaves out of New York. She must fly to all of her, what do you call them? Where you leave out
Ports of
call.
Ports of call or embarkation port.
Yes. Ports of call is the ones you actually go to, right? And that's
I think so.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I thought was weird? Somebody, I think it was Bill. He was on MSC out of New York, and they stopped in Miami as a port of call.
Yeah, they do that from New York. When we leave from Bayonne to go down to Florida or the Bahamas, we stop in Florida. We go to Cape Canaveral, Miami. Those are some stops for it's just because it's taken 2 days just to leave the New York area. So they stop in Florida as part of it.
They stock up there, really. It's their,
I'm sure.
I think they stock up on a lot of produce and foods and stuff. So I think it's an excuse to stop and get their stuff, and they offer some tours, to the Space Center.
I was about to say, do they have excursions and stuff that
the Space Center, they have shuttles to Disney for a few hours. The Cocoa Beach, or I think it's called. They have a few things. A day shopping excursion.
Yeah, Cape Canaveral and NASA, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Jubilee is next, then back to back on Venezia from New York City.
Awesome. What are you on Jubilee? I'll be on, I think, September 7th.
You guys might be on together. I don't know when she's on. And I don't have her on Shipmate, so I don't know. She's always cruising. She needs to get on TikTok or YouTube. TikTok's easy, Mary Ellen. You don't even really have to edit anything. You just get on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I think I gotta go.
Yeah, I'm about to tell you guys, thank you so much. We've been on for about an hour and a half, so we're going to go on and get off. But thank you guys for coming on, and make sure you guys check out their channels. They are in the description. And that's it. But thank you.
Thank you guys for hosting.
You're welcome, and we'll see you guys soon.
Yeah.
Bye, guys. Thanks everybody for coming in the chat. Have a great week, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
Look at the camera. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.